Hello, friends. Pastor Amy here from Southgate United Methodist Church on a chilly Wednesday, November 3rd. I just got done earlier this morning doing a story time with the preschoolers. We've been doing that once a month, story time with Pastor Amy, and we've been working our way through the different fruits of the Spirit. And the fruit of the Spirit we talked about today was patience. That's always fun to talk about, especially with preschoolers. Patience is that ability to wait for things, the ability to be able to pause, and to be comfortable in that pause, or in that waiting time, or in that in between time. But patience is also a resource that is limited in many of us. I know I run out of patience, and think about what it looks like in yourself. What does it look like when you're running out of patience? Maybe you feel there's restlessness, constant motion. Maybe you're looking at your watch, or you're getting irritable with other people, with your kids. If you're in traffic, if we have to wait for something, it's considered unproductive. We have a constant driving need to be moving, doing, producing, working, getting something done, right? That's our American way. I'm reminded of back when Craig Ferguson was doing the Late Late Show. He would often end his interviews with his guests, usually they were actors, he'd end them with an awkward pause. And I loved this because, for one, it was just funny, but they were intentionally quiet on TV, which is a medium that is meant to be constantly producing sights and sounds, right? And so this was also quite subversive of Craig Ferguson to have these moments of awkward silence where they're not doing anything. It's an industry where every moment is accounted for with either scripted content or income generating advertisement. And here Craig Ferguson is inviting his guests to sit with him in silence. Of course, it's to be funny and make the audience laugh. But again, I think he was intentionally subversive about it and deconstructing his medium of television industry, and doing so in a funny and awkward way. And it makes me wonder, why are pauses awkward? Why does silence have to be awkward? Maybe if we engage in more awkward pauses in our own life, maybe if we awkwardly pause often enough, it won't be as awkward. So a fun little challenge for this week, practice an awkward pause anywhere and everywhere. Just sit in silence for a few moments. Let it be awkward. Let it be still, and see how long you can be comfortable with that. Our culture tells us that we are worth what we produce, but God tells us we are valued because we are. And so sitting in silence is an act of defiance. It is an act of subversion against a culture that would tell us we aren't worth anything unless we're doing something. So be rebellious today, and sit in a moment of awkward silence, and see what engage your inner rebel today. So friends, until then, remember that God loves you, so do I, and I'll see you Sunday. Awkward pause. Take care.